Stephen has written some words on the behalf of the family. That's Charles and Marjorie's elder son. But he's not up to doing it. Somebody else is going to. Who's going to do it?
Tony.
Here he is. Tony.
I'd just like to say a few words on behalf of our family. Just a few memories of Dad. When we were young, my main memory of Dad is that he always had time for us. My friends were always encouraged to come round and play at our house. He could turn his hand to most things and was always busy making something for us. One Christmas, one of my presents was a set of working traffic lights with 3 colours that lit up and mains operated. Quite a feat 50 years ago. Throughout our childhood, there were many such homemade toys, such as Genevieve, a go-kart complete with steering wheels, brakes and even a fringe on top. Also a slide, a swing, a sandpit, a paddling pool. Because of Dad's good sense of humour and willingness to join in, we had a very, very happy childhood. Our home was the envy of many of our friends, who said they wished they had a dad like ours. Until his health deteriorated, he still enjoyed giving us, the younger generation, a lesson on the snooker table, or even the dartboard. And didn't we just know it when he beat us? Just a few memories of Grandad. Granddads are very special people, but our Grandad was more special than most. And none of us will ever forget the time and energy that Grandad had for us. His magic tricks, his jokes, some of them very funny, some of them not. And his witty sayings which have become a family tradition. Even his older great-grandchildren have developed the knack of the witty one-liners. Obviously I'm biased, but Grandad had a full and happy life. He was a very fortunate man. He saw his sons and his grandsons grow up. He even saw his great-grandchildren reach the age of 14, 11 and almost 2. Family values were very, very important to him. His luck obviously started when he met my grandma. She is a very, very remarkable lady, and they were very happily married for 60 years. All of his grandchildren have at some point or other been guinea pigs for Grandad's cooking experiments. He managed to create some weird and wonderful exotic dishes. He was never afraid to experiment. And if occasionally they were, as he would say, a failure, he would try again until he got it right. Stephen and Jane will probably always compare any spaghetti bolognese they eat to Grandad's. But Grandad's will always be the best. We will never forget the camping holidays we had, and then the caravan holidays, which were the best. Grandad, we all love you more than any of us can say, and we'll always miss you. But the advice, the wisdom you've given us all over the years will never leave us, and neither will our memories. You were an inspiration to us all. He always threw himself into everything with such energy and enthusiasm, but most of all it was his unconditional love that made him a dad, a granddad and a great-granddad in a million.